Okay, I'm going to show you some easy ways to navigate the edit window in Pro Tools. So first of all, the space bar. This is how we can play and stop in our session. Now, if I click on the timeline here, you'll see this blue arrow move around. I can click up here or click on the grey part here, so I can navigate the timeline. I can also click at the top of a clip here when my cursor looks like this, and that will navigate. Now, because I've got the Smart tool on, when I put the cursor down the bottom and I hit it, that will select the entire clip. So in this case, now it's going to play from the beginning. Now, some things to note up here, there's a couple of buttons you should be aware of. This one here, if this is off and I try and do what I was just doing, notice the blue marker isn't moving. Okay, so I find students sometimes accidentally hit this one and they can't figure out what's going on. So I usually keep that one on at all times. Another one here which is quite useful is this button. So at the moment, when I play and stop, it'll go back to wherever I hit it from. So if I select that one and I stop, it's now going to move to wherever I stopped it, so I can keep going through. Okay, so that one there, you might turn that one on and off at different times. Now, to zoom in and out in a session, there's a few different ways to do that. We've got a zoom tool up here. I don't tend to use this because it's quite slow. I prefer to use keyboard shortcuts. So the keyboard shortcuts I use, if we've got this on, the A to Z, that's single keyboard strokes, I can use T and R on the keyboard to zoom in and out. Another way to zoom in and out is the holding Command and using the square brackets. Now up here we've got 1 through to 5. These are actually keys on the keyboard we can use to zoom into preset values. Okay, so if I wanted to, I could say select this little bit here, press 4, and then we'll be zoomed right into that. Now if we vertically want to zoom in Pro Tools, what we can do is hold Control Option or Window and Alt on Windows and use the up and down arrows to zoom in and out. Now we can also zoom into the waveform here, and to do that I will use Option Command and the square brackets. Now sometimes students will open up a session and the waveforms look like this. They kind of look like they're distorting a bit. Now to reset this zoom back to default, you can hold Control, Option, Command and hit your square brackets. On Windows that would be Window, Alt and Control and the square brackets.